So hello, good evening, I'm Wes, the Explosion. We're doing Mega Man X again. Why are we doing Mega Man X again? Because I did it on Tuesday, and I was just about ready to pass out. So I thought I played like crap. And you know what? If it were any other game, sure, I can have a crappy run. But not Mega Man X. Mega Man X is my favoriteest game of all time. I need to give it respect. I need to give it my best. So we're back here again. On the highway. Do I have all of first armor but the chest piece? I do. Which feels like the most backwards thing in the world, right? Like, of course you actually want the dash boots first. And yet somehow it feels dumb. When you get the armor piece last, well, the chest piece last, it's like when you put on, it's like you're a weirdo who put on your socks, your hat, and your gloves before you put on your shirt and pants. Am I that sort of freak? I guess I am. I still think I can beat him. I still think the guy that I have to try very, very little to kill will lose to me if I use specifically what he's weak against. Yup, that's how it goes. I don't think I ever made the connection. I guess I kind of figured he was a stag beetle. Maybe I figured he was a stag beetle. Maybe I just thought he was a guy with a boomerang on his head. But like his little mandible things, I guess I always interpreted them as like a mustache or something, like a handlebar mustache. Or whatever those are called. I don't know when I finally made the connection that he's like a freaking insect, though. And I mean, to be fair, Mega Man 1, we have Cutman, who's just a guy with scissors on his head. Boomeranging scissors, so it's not all that weird when you think about it. You are just an HP sponge. Although I think that's kind of like terrifying the first time you fight him, just because, like, I mean, really think about it. You're hitting this guy with everything, and he's just not taking any damage, as far as you can tell. I mean, eventually he starts smoking, but he has no health bar. So you don't know if what you're doing is really all that effective or not. And depending on where you hit him, you might not even take any damage at all. So you're just constantly questioning, am I doing the right thing? Is there a weapon I could be using to make this easier? But no, he just takes a lot of hits. Don't worry about it. Dr. Light, I don't know, wanted to show off. And then once you beat him, you'll have armor that can take 1,000,000 billion hits. In this game where it feels like most things don't do a lot of damage to you already. Do people still use Axe body spray? Imagine they had to. Yeah, they have to. Goodness, I had like... Was it just the one friend I knew who had, who used it? But I swear, one Axe smells awful. It'll mask your body odor with another terrible odor. I swear it's like trying to cover up the fact that you pissed yourself by shitting yourself. Like, the other thing that drove me crazy was he was like... I swear he was the type of guy who would use body spray to mask, to get away with not showering. Yeah, showering. Blech, why can't I talk? Which, in a pinch, okay, fine, right? Okay, fine. We've all had times when we just, couldn't get around to, like, bathing. Life was just too busy or whatever. Not something I'd recommend doing often. I'm just saying sometimes it happens. But, like, I swear this guy would do it a lot. Just, aye. Oh, yeah, I don't... Oops, really feel like showering today. I guess I will just use the Axe. I will put on the old Axe body spray. It drives me wild that you can even get it that way, though. Because, yeah, when I was a kid, like, I had a friend who, I guess, I don't know how he found out. Maybe he had an issue with Nintendo Power. Maybe he was just really thorough when he played the game. But he showed me where, like, all the power-ups and everything were, right? And that heart, he always used, you know, well, when he showed me at least. I don't know. Maybe he did it differently at home. But he used, like, the stinking boomerang cutters for that, too, right? How generous. So, yeah, I thought that was another one that, you know, use the stinking boomerang cutter. If you're in Spark Mandrill's stage and you want to power up, use boomerang cutter, right? Maybe the reason why I don't care so much for him, why I think he looks a little underwhelming, is I swear I had a Beanie Baby when I was a kid that looked very similar to him. Because, like, I mean, chameleons are cool and everything, but when you have a dumb little stuffed animal that's filled with beans that looks very much like one of the bosses you're fighting, you're probably not going to take that boss terribly seriously. Maybe that's the issue. What was the Beanie Baby's name? It might have been Iggy? I don't know. And yeah, I did have an octopus Beanie Baby, but it looked nothing like Launch Octopus, so he gets away with it. It's something, something, something. I swear... Oh my gosh! I was about to say about how this used to give me a lot of trouble when I was a kid, but now apparently I don't have much trouble reading, you know... I don't know if trajectory is the right word. But the point is, I can avoid him most times. Sometimes they make it easy like that. But yeah, you know, this used to be, like, horrific when I was a kid. Where's he gonna come down at? I can't plan the route. I understand, but I can't plan the routes that fast. Who do you think I am, Vasha the Stampedo? Reading trajectories like a crazy person? Okay, that was easy. Excellent, excellent. Hey, Eagle. Storm Owl is gonna miss you. I know it might seem like nobody cares. And when you're gone, you know, that'll be that. But you have people who care about you, Storm Eagle. Maybe you shouldn't have joined Sigma's revolution. Come on. Think I don't know? You're stupid, dumbass trajectories? No, I'm an expert. I'm gonna... Whoops. Oh, darn, Oh, he got... Ooh. I could just shoot the wall. Okay, no damage on you, you little turd. Neener, neener, neener. Maybe you shouldn't have been such a big swinging dick the one time I forgot to bring, like, the stinking electric power. Oh, did you see that? Oh, wow. These two grunts have done more damage to me than Armadillo. Oh my gosh, twice in a row. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. Somebody want to give me a lift? Oh, oh, jeez. Oh, goodness me. Oh, you're not giving me much room. Oh. Oh, this is awful frightful. Okay, fine. I think my best is needing to use 2 sub-tanks, and you know what? This puts me on par for that, although had I not tried to climb the wall, this probably wouldn't have happened. I probably lost... Oh man, I didn't even need that second sub-tank. Which I saw that angle brought up a few times. Apparently there's some people out there that don't like X because they consider him wishy-washy, where they're like, oh, he's always like, please don't fight, he's a pacifist, and they don't like that about him. But it never stops him, right? He's never like, no, except in X7, but I'm not sure how much stock we want to put into most of the writing in X6 or 7. My point is, other than in 7, he doesn't let it, you know, be the thing where he's like, I don't think we should fight, and you know what? I don't care how many people have to die, I'm not going to fight to prove that point. Like, he has his convictions, as it were, but he's not so far of his own ass that he's willing to let other people suffer for them. And I think that's actually very admirable. I'm sure some people are going to be like, oh, he doesn't want to fight, but then he does it anyway. He's a hypocrite. But I think X is a stand-up guy. I think he's swell.